Hi, this is Franz, and I'm going to show you how to add a new product in the Core Commerce add-on for concrete5. You can see we've already navigated to the dashboard. We're in the Core Commerce section with the Products tab open, and you can see we've made a little example site where we're selling ducks. Well, if you scroll to the bottom of this list, you'll see an Add Product button. Click that, and here we are at the Create Product interface. So let's just make a new duck. It's got to have a name. And you can give it a rather long description. You can do WYSIWYG formatting here. You can embed images. You can really get pretty flexible. We're going to keep this short for the demo. Just to show off, we'll make cute italics and underline. He is very cute. Here are all the meta attributes that exist for every product. These come defined as part of Core Commerce. We have the expectation that additional add-ons for Core Commerce will want to get at this data, so we really wanted to standardize it. First off, you can choose whether your product is enabled or not. If it's disabled, people can't add it to a cart. Obviously, you can give it a price. You can also give it a discount price. I'll show you how this looks on the front end in another screencast, but basically you'll see both, and so people know they're getting a steal. We do have a quantity in stock. This number isn't updated as orders happen on their own. We don't track fulfillment and take you through that whole process as part of Core Commerce. So it's your responsibility to update the quantity in stock. If there's only one item left, you won't be able to buy more than one though. You can choose whether it's a physical good or not. Perhaps you're selling services or some type of membership online. So that'd be no, this is a duck, so it's certainly a physical good. And it does require shipping. The weight and dimensions attributes can be tracked in different units. And again, they're used just for presentation and to be available to other add-ons for the time being. Other product attributes you can define on the fly, and I'll show you that in another screencast as well. But like anything in concrete5, you can make custom attributes, and those can be different types of interface elements. In this case, we have a select box, but you can have checkboxes or home address, whatever you like. These attributes are shared across all products. So in this case, we know we're selling ducks, and we don't have to set this, but in this case, since it's a duck and we know its gender, let's go ahead and choose male. These attributes are really powerful. You can define these on your own and then use them for searching and filtering and really to make your own website behave in the way you want it to. With Core Commerce, when someone buys a product, they can be added to any number of groups. Let's go ahead and put them in the customers group, but not administrators. All right, that's it. So let's create the product. Now, the first time you make a product, Core Commerce is going to ask you if you want to make a page for it as well. One of the big distinctions with Core Commerce to a lot of other e-commerce systems is you don't have to have a single product detail page for every product. We are tracking individual products here on the back end, but we let you make those as blocks and really put them wherever you want in the site. So this makes a lot of sense if you have a catalog of ducks, for example, but perhaps you have a Duck of the Month club. Well, the Duck of the Month club doesn't really need to be in a category. It doesn't really need a page of its own. It's really just a thing someone wants to throw into a cart. So you don't have to make a detailed product page for it. In this case, though, we do want a page for this duck, so let's go ahead and we'll just pick catalog, and Core Commerce is then going to make a page for this duck following the product detail page type underneath the catalog page. There we go. So now we have a product. It's been added, and we're into the details for it. Let's go ahead and add some images for this little ruddy duck. And you can see standard concrete5 image chooser, and here we are in the file library, and we are picking the thumbnail image for the duck. It'll be used wherever we want to, but first and foremost we also build in the ability to do a hover on the thumbnail, so anytime you want to let someone do that, it will always grab the right image. And we've already uploaded a cute little zoom image. And there's a third default image, the full image. This gets used in different ways, but most commonly in the callout box that you'll see in another screencast for the product block. You can add additional images if you want, and you can add as many of those as suits your fancy. These will be displayed in the lightbox like the image gallery. So now we've got an image for it. And the other interesting thing you can do here is you can make some customer choices. So we talked briefly about the attributes you can set for a product, like its gender. Well, sometimes you want to let a customer choose as part of an order. Say we had 500 ducks and we had both female and male, and we wanted to let people pick as they purchased one. Well, these attributes will be associated with the product, but the customer will have to fill them in when they make an order. So it's really a order row attribute, if you will. We're going to choose a select box, and you get the standardized custom attributes. We're going to offer hats for our ducks. So now when you place an order for this duck, you'll be forced to choose one of these three options for if you want a hat on your duck. So we'll add the attribute, and again, you can do as many of these as you want, and you can really get flexible to meet your own product catalog. And now let's take a look at this duck. If we go over to the sitemap, we'll see in the catalog section, it made a page called Ready Duck. And if we visit that page, here we are. Here's the thumbnail that we uploaded. And I roll over it, I get the zoom in, see the overlay, and if I click on it, I get a lightbox showing the larger picture. If I want to add it to my cart, I have to choose what kind of hat. Top hat sounds great. And I want 400 ducks. Add to my cart. There you go. I'm going to need 10 grand to buy these ducks. So adding products with Core Commerce is simple, powerful, and it gives you a flexible product block that you can use in all sorts of ways, which I'll show next.